Hello and welcome. Thank you for joining in, sharing. It's going to be 3:03 a.m. in about 10 seconds. And today is Wednesday, the 6th of November, 2024. Really here to invite you to the second date for the Intuitive Painting Circle. It's going to be in 2 days' time, so on Friday, the 8th of November at 2 p.m. CET. You find the information and the link to join below, and it is also posted under news on my blueroom.org webpage. And if you have subscribed to that, you will get, or you would have gotten already, an email with the link. And at this point, I would like to thank all subscribers. I would like to thank all those that have considered joining. I would like to thank those that have joined. So thank you, Anna, for supporting this with your big heart. And I would like to also thank all those that have sent the information to their friends. Thank you. And I am aware of the many energies present. I'm aware of the interesting weather patterns. I am also consciously aware of the changing sleeping patterns. So, oh, and I'm aware also of the fact that Mars has gone into Leo, and we're still having the Pluto. Yes, and I'm this person that understands all of these symbolism under the consciousness evolution that we've been going through for decades, really all of our lives. However, a wider audience, and I would like to welcome all the younger generations, wise souls, but landing here on Earth in a time when there's a lot of technology that is not always supportive of our humanness and our nervous system, our pineal glands, and I totally appreciate if somebody is not able to join in live or to listen or to be exposed to any more impulses. However, those that feel drawn to sitting in circle, focusing on the creativity of the heart, like all of us used to have this naturally, the creativity and self-expression of any being, as it evolves and grows up and understands their language, which is not just words, but a lot of gestures, face expressions, and it doesn't only apply to the human being. It is just that we have a longer time to develop this, and we have been living at least the last few thousand years very much in augmented reality. That's a funny word. This has not come from me. I just heard that. Okay. So, meaning we were very one-sided in the head and very much under a non-human. It sounds strange, but I understand of a hue that's a certain frequency, human being. In German, it is ein Mensch, Menschheit. So mankind is not mankind, womankind. It's Menschheit. It's human being kind. It's humankind. That's really humankind. And I still, somebody who is balanced, it's not the right word because nature and animals, and why are there separate words? So, shall I say mammal kind? Um, we are nature, so meaning our nature is nature. Without nature, without earth, we would not be here and I would not be chatting to you. So my concentration is somewhat going. The Zoom link, the link to join is below. It's also on bloomroom.org. I did say that. And it's the second one this Friday, 2 p.m. CET. That is normally comes up at the time and date and all the other web pages as Berlin, Amsterdam, Rome, Vienna. It's an hour earlier, 1 p.m. in UK London, and for my friend in Kentucky it is 8 a.m. 6 hours difference, and for anybody in Auckland it's 2 a.m. Saturday, in case you can't sleep or you have woken up again and you feel to be part of this. And anybody else, please just check it on. There are many websites now that can convert this, and I'm looking forward to sharing with any of you, even if you only join for a few seconds or a few minutes. The fact that you were curious enough to click on this, the fact that you have an interest in creativity, the fact that you support peace, and the fact that you are here right now, giving the best within the realm we find ourselves in. And I am more than hopeful that we are creating peace, and that is also the reason to meet up, because anybody sensitive, anybody has this DNA of any family, even if we haven't met them personally, or even if they're not anymore on this side in our life, they live through us in the sense that everything accumulated in the family lines, and in a way that goes back to the first creation of uh, this planet, of this life, of this possibility. And we all feel the confusion, the sadness, the grief, but also those strong beings that infuse us with peace, hope, caring, and love, and those that are able to create a home in the smallest of places. If it's a tent, if it's a van, if it's a one-room bedsit, if it is a shared space, a tiny house, or if you live alone in a big place, um, it is our energy that accumulates the light, and we infuse the land with this spark that basically is being expressed through our life whilst we're here. So whoever, whatever we touch, we come in contact with, wherever we put our foot, yeah, there is this partnership, this friendship, this love. We do walk, or we do sit, and we do lie on this planet, on earth, on soil, on grass, on gravel, and our pets too, and all the animals around us, and any grass, flower, tree shares this. The difference is that they travel in a different way in being connected with each other. But we physically walk over the plateau, so over the horizon, let's call it that way. So the principle of the horizon walking on Earth and the principle of our elongated state builds basically its own architecture. And in a way, we are our own medicine wheel. When we walk, when we sit, when we lie. When we breathe. And somehow I did not plan to chat for long, but it seems to call out to me to anchor the voice here for all of us. I would like to acknowledge all of my family members. And in this regard, I would like to acknowledge all of your family members. I would like to reach out to anyone who is facing a hard time. What does that mean, a hard time? It means a certain kind of overwhelm due to giving a lot. It may mean a manifestation of not being at ease and something needs to come up and go out. And even or especially when things are in the past and come up, events from the past, hurtful events that need to be heard and listened to and hugged and need to be acknowledged and held. And at the same time, many animals, much of nature is going through this evolution, transformation of old pain and disaster, I should say. So, yeah, really, the entire discussion about letting go of the Kali Yuga and Do we need a label? Maybe some do, but really it is about hope, but not being ridiculed, but a real inner feeling of peace, love, kindness, and being seen, being accepted, and not being determined by the outer image alone. So it's about caring for our own well-being as well as the well-being of those that share our lives. Okay, let's do a small let's try this. First of all, imagine each family member in a golden light, a golden circle, a golden sphere, a golden egg shape type, a golden aura. But really it is a golden elongated sphere, like a stretched out egg. So maybe white as well, but really the peace talks to me in this golden, and the white is kind of the light that comes with it. So each person just think of their name, or just call them there into your memory, into your mind, and connect with love, peace, and healing. And then the next family member. It may be a different energetic quality, and maybe you may be seeing a certain amount of protection. But let's stick to the gold. And if they have a project, or work thing, there may be other people involved. Okay, then just envelop all of that, not having to go into specific persons, but just whatever project is on their mind and their heart, just send. But I mean send think of them in the golden light. It is not that we are pushing ourselves onto them. We are simply wishing them well, wishing them strength, wishing them peace, and with our loving kindness, we encourage them to trust in their ability to pace themselves and self-care, but also to know that we share in their belief in the skill, talent, creativity, care, and love that they bring towards this bigger project. And then there may be other family members that have their own little package or rucksack of sadness or even lost something or need support and love, whatever the stage in life is, whether they beginning and are students or whether they are in support of others because their body is showing signs of maturity. The same applies to any pet or tree or building. Like everything is a home to something. It is a vehicle for love. You may get different hues of colors for various persons or locations. And then we will envelop our home and all of their homes, all of their loved ones. And then we will do the same for the land. So whatever image is coming for your particular location and situation, I'm being moved to have golden circles that turn into golden spheres, and in a way the circles and the spheres get bigger, and starting with this private home space, then widening that to a more shared public, communal, county, country, continent, and then basically see the whole of planet Earth in this golden light of peace. And then even go further and include all of the other planets, stars, so basically the omniverse, the multiverse, the universe. It's just versus it's just words. The importance is the feeling. Yeah, and then when you come back down to your own heart, please do not forget to also wrap yourself. And as I look at the clock, it's just turned 3:33, and these strange seconds. So how many breaths? And how many in a minute, and how many in an hour, and how many in a day, and does it matter? Okay, so this is making me tired now. I wish I could sleep, and so we just rest. That means we just take time to sit, to lay, to stand, to have some water, some tea, some coffee. Too early for coffee here, but it may be different wherever you are, and it may be not your thing. And in some parts of the world, they used to just drink warm or hot water, squeeze a bit of lemon or ginger or some tea leaves, some spices. Not to forget that in other parts of Earth, it's interesting that the so-called northern hemisphere is moving towards the colder part of the year. And it's interesting to find oneself in it and wondering why there's less people in the southern hemisphere, or, well, there may be more people that live in milder climes. But it is all all of part of the same planet. Yeah, it's just like, you know, that you, okay, I couldn't see any stars because of the cloud cover, but the velvet type blanket of this partially foggy, cool night was comforting. because the body can slow down even when we have all the various technologies and lights and so on. Peaceful. And so we are closing with the envisioning of placing this golden sphere around us so we can responsibly manage our energies, find a balance between rest and action, and cope with unexpected situations, events, or the reactions of other beings in being as conscious as we can and caring for our energies. And so we'll close this little circle in imagining that the golden sphere and the golden light is part of our breath, and it's part of the wind, and it's, well, it's not fading. It's like there was this window and now it is gone to have a rest, this golden light. So I may get to share with you on the 8th of November, 2 p.m. CET, into the fainting circle, or maybe you check it out in your time. I've not had the chance to investigate regarding a better camera, and and maybe some may feel I should be more professional about presenting that video, but I just wanted to say it is not really about me. It is about us being present. It's more about the voice and the creativity than it is about the visuals. It is more important to share with each other than to produce a show. Come as you are, or just do your own creativity. Join in the peace. We are ancient beings and we bring with us our wisdom. And of course, we could invest a lot in the outer, and we may, but right now, the inner is where our energy goes. The inner creation of peace and the creativity at this moment in time is an expression of what picture shows itself inside. Some may call that inspiration or spirit or intuition or communing. I know that for most of us, it is not possible to express the inner picture, the imagination, into the outer. However, the energy is there. So whatever it is, we are able to bring onto a canvas, a paper, or whatever material you're working with has the information of what we got in terms of creativity. And the fact is, the picture is just a reminder. It's like a rune, it's like a portal, it's like the entrance to Avalon in a way. I don't even want to use any words that may give you. The fact is, those who can connect will get the information, but or let's say it, everybody will get the information, whether the interpretation. And with information, I don't mean something mental. I mean that the energy that was present in that moment of creativity got got transported from that imagination into the here and now, and there is a physical piece, like a trail, a thread, like a crystal, like a speck of light, and that's the important thing, that was brought into here and now, and we are the connecting point, and that is definitely intense kind of work. And as I am speaking, I can connect with what I saw or was given in the inner vision. And I've got that little bit bigger than a hand type of picture sitting here on the window. Not on the window, windowsill. Okay, so it is here, and that is what I wish to share with you, that you have also your little piece on the wall or on the windowsill created by you, interpreted by you, while we are sitting in circle doing this together, and it doesn't have to be in real time. You can do it at any time. Okay, there is always lots more to share, but I think for today, that's just enough for me and for the theme, and I hadn't planned to speak this long, really. And I shall put the link beneath this video, so you don't need to listen to the entire recording. I totally understand. And even if you don't feel like joining, or if you can't make it, it is okay. You have given. Sorry, there was just a sound coming from somewhere. You have given your energy, and you have shared in, and that's great. And yeah, it's time to rest now for a while. I may see you then. Take care. It is just about 3:50. According to this clock, it's 3:50 now. And see, it's almost already gone. Weird thing, these seconds. They seem to run very fast. So, all the very best. Much love and peace. May share with you live in person in the intuitive painting circle. Otherwise, trust in your ability to manage all the changes that are happening from deep within a kind and peaceful heart. And so it is. Thank you for sharing. This is Blue for blueroom.org. Thank you.